In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to solve this amazing Math Olympiad equation, and at the end, we are going to check for our solution. And don't forget to tell us how helpful this is to you in the comment section. Follow me and let me teach you how simple it is. So we're going to begin this with solution. Now, this is what we are given, okay? For you to answer this, you just need to remember your rule of exponents, which says that when you have a to the power of m is multiplied by a to the power of n, when the bases are the same and the sign in between them is multiplication, what you simply do is to add the power. So you can have it as m plus n. So you can also do it when you have a to the power of m, a to the power of n, a to the power of p. It will give you a to the power of m plus n plus p, and so on. Now, to apply this here, what do you do? We are going to now have, just since the bases are the same, so we have 3 to the power of x. This multiplication turns to addition, okay? So you pick this power, then pick this one, and everything is equal to 36. Interesting. Now, what do you do again? So you have 3, add this, it will give you 3x is equal to 36. So what do you do again? We can now remember this rule, which also says that when you have a to the power of m raised to power n, it is the same as a to the power of mn. So when you have it this way, you can take it this. If you have it in this form, you can return it to this. Now, to apply it here, what do? You can still say that this is equal to 3 to the power of 3, then raised to the power of x. When you multiply the powers, it returns you to this, obeying this, okay? And this is equal to 36. Now, what do? 3 raised to power 3 is 3 multiplied 3 times. And when you do that, it gives you 27. So we're going to now have 27 to the power of x is equal to 36. So what do you do at this point? At this point, we need to take the logarithm of both sides. So if you do that, we are going to now have, so we have log, so we have log of 27 to the power of x is equal to log of 36. Now, what do you do again? Remember this rule also, which says that when you have log of a to the power of x, it is the same as using the power to multiply the log. So this will give you x log a, okay? So this is going to be another guide. Now, applying this rule here, we are going to now have, this will now multiply. So we have x log 27 is equal to log of 36. Simplifying again, to get x, you divide. Log 27 has become the coefficient. So you divide both sides by log 27. Divide this by log 27. This takes off this. So you are left with x is equal to log of 36 divided by log of 27. You know, you cannot leave your answer like this because this is not yet simplified. Now, to simplify it, you are going to have, now remember that 36, when you have 36, it is the same as 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 and by 3, okay? And 27 is the same as 3 multiplied 3 times. So if you want to simplify this here, we are going to now have x is equal to log of, for 36, we have 2 raised to power 2 multiplied by 3 raised to power of 2, okay? Now, this is for 36 divided by log of, for 27, we have 3 will be raised to power of 3. At this point, you need to remember your rule of a logarithm, which says that when you have, so let's adjust this. So the rule says that when you have log of a multiplied by b, it is the same as log of a multiplication will turn to addition. So we're going to apply this rule in solving this. So if you do that, you are going to have x is equal to, we have log of 2 to the power of 2. This will turn to addition. I hope you are with me. Okay. Then we have log of 3 to the power of 2. All are divided by log of 3 to the power of 3. Interesting. So if you simplify this further, we are going to have, also remember that for this, the power is always multiplying the log. So we're going to have x is equal to 2 log 2 plus here x will multiply. So 2 will multiply, we have 2 log 3. Now this serves as the denominator of these two. So you are free to split it, okay? So you split it, and remember this 3 will multiply. So it's giving you 3 log 3, and you also write same here, 3 log 3. Interesting. Now what do you do again? We have x is equal to, at this point this cannot cancel, so we are still going to have 2 over 3 log 2 all divided by log 3. I hope you are seeing what I'm doing. So we have plus, this and this are the same, so you can cancel out and you'll be left with 2 divided by 3. Now to simplify this, remember that when you have log of a divided by log of b, it is the same as log of a base b, change of base, okay? Now apply this here so that your answer looks beautiful. You are going to now have x is equal to 2 over 3, then log 2. This serves as the base now, so we have base 3. Okay, so we have log 2 base 3, then plus 2 divided by 3. So you can leave it this way as the value of x. You see that every of our answers is now simplified. These numbers are prime numbers. So this is the simplified form. So you can leave your x like this, or you can also have x to be 2 divided by 3 plus 2/3 of log of 2 base 3. So either of these two is correct. Now let's do a check. To check, let's do it together. So we're going to have check. Now this is what you have, okay? We want to know if we put this value of x at the left side, will it give us 36? Now observe carefully that what you have here is what is here and is also here. So we are going to use 1 to get the value, then we multiply it and then know if it will be equal to 36. So let's do it together. So we're having 3. Our x from what you have is 2/3 of log of 2 base 3 plus 2/3. Now what do you do at this point? You need to remember this rule of exponent, which says if you have a to the power of m, multiply a to the power of n. When the powers are different and the bases are the same, what do? Just simply add the powers and take one of the bases. Did you see that? So if you look at this carefully, you observe that this is of this form. So we want to take this back to the original form. So if you do that, you are going to have 3 to the power of 2/3 of log of 2 base 3. The addition sign from the formula turns to multiplication. So we multiply by this base 3 to the power of 2/3. Interesting. Now what do? Remember also this rule of logarithm. A raised to power of log of b base a. When the base of the log and the general base are the same, automatically it gives you the number b. Okay, so if you apply this here, we are going to now have, but observe carefully that what we have here is a number 2/3, but in the formula it is 1. Remember, the coefficient of log of this is 1. Okay, so what do? You simply remove this coefficient, and when you're removing the coefficient of the log, it becomes the power of that log. I hope that is clear. So this is giving us 3 to the power of log of 2 raised to power of 2/3. Okay, then base 3 is multiplied by 3 raised to power of 2 divided by 3. Interesting. Now observe that this base of the log and the general base are the same. So applying this rule, it should give us this number. Okay, so this is giving us 2 raised to power of 2/3 multiplied by 3 raised to power of 2/3. Interesting. Now how do we simplify this? I'll teach you what to do. Just remember that if you have a is raised to power of m, okay, multiplied by b raised to power of m. In your exponential rule, it means that this is the same as AB with one power. Since the powers are the same, it is the same as this. Okay, so applying this rule to this problem, we are going to now have 2. You observe that the powers are the same and they are multiplying. So we are going to have 2 we multiply 3, then we raise it to the power of 2 third. Okay, now let's simplify this. If you simplify this, 2 multiplied 3 gives us 6. So we're having 6 raised to power of 2 third. We have been able to get the value of 1. Okay, so what it means is that we now replace. So replacing it, what do we have? For 3 to the power of x, we have gotten this. Okay, so we're going to have 6 to the power of 2 third multiplied by 6 to the power of 2 third multiplied by 6 to the power of 2 third. Interesting. Now, what do you do again? Also apply this rule. We are going to now have 6, okay, will be multiplied by itself 3 times, then raise it to the power of 2 third. Interesting. Now, this is the same thing as 6 raised to power 3. I hope you're with me because 6 is 3 and I'm multiplying. So you raise it to the power of 2 third. Okay. Now to remove this bracket, this turns to multiplication. So in that case, you are having 6 to the power of 3 will be multiplying 2 third. And remember, this is over 1. So 3 cancels itself. You'll be left with 6 raised to power of 2 divided by 1, which is the same as 6 raised to power 2. And 6 raised to power 2 simply means 6 multiplied 2 times. 6 times 6. And that will give us 36, which is what we got at the right side of the equation. So in conclusion, we say that x being 2 thirds of log of 2 base 3 plus 2 thirds is correct. And I hope you learned a lot. Let's know how much in the comments. It helps us to serve you best. And don't forget to share for more people to learn the skills we displayed in this tutorial. Give this tutorial a thumbs up. You can ask questions for more clarity. I'll see you in our next class. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips. Bye-bye.